Okay, so firstly, what I'm going to start off with is just some moisturizer. I have this off-brand vitamin E cream, and what I like to do is just do just a little bit everywhere and rub it in, just like normal. Okay, now that I have the moisturizer on, just let it sit for a little bit. And then what I like to do is take my First Aid Beauty Triple Protection Skin Tint. As you saw in my last video, I like to take this and get my little beauty blender over here, put a couple of drops, and just rub it in. I like to put it on my eyelid just a little bit, but rub it in. And then just take a few more drops. What I like to do after I put on the tint is to let it sit for a little bit, and the tint to me is kind of like a primer, so I like to use a more full coverage look. So lately I have been using Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Foundation in the color light medium beige, or I use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation in the color 190. This stuff is so good, but like I said, lately I've been using this, so I'm just going to take a little bit. I like putting it on the back of the hand, just a little bit of it. It looks like a lot, but trust me, it's not. And then I take my finger and I just do a couple dots. And you'll see that I like putting dots on. I don't know why. I think it's a lot easier to work with than just putting a lot on. So now, after I put the foundation on, I'm just going to blend my foundation out. I have noticed that if you like dab it in with the beauty blender, it looks a lot more like natural. Like if you rub it out first and then go back and just dab it, it looks a lot more like airbrush look to it. Also make sure to wet your beauty blender. Now that it is all blended, I like to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Light Sand, and I put it under my eyes, cause honey, we're not shopping for bags today. Thank you though. Just put a little bit, and then I like to put a little bit there and just a little bit on my nose, and then I blend it out with my other beauty blender that I use, which is this one. I like. Okay, so once I am through with that, I take my setting powder and Airspin powder and bake wherever I put the concealer at. I just think that baking works better for me, honestly. So I'm just going to put some under my eyes. And then I like doing that. I don't know why. I just think it looks nicer to me. But to each is their own. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sample of Bahama Mama by The Balm. And it looks like that. And just take a small fluffy brush. Like I said, this is like my everyday makeup routine. This I got from Ipsy. Just take any fluffy brush you have, and I like to just dip it in, and then I like going around the eye, right underneath the brow bone with it, just because I feel like it looks more defined. And look, does it not make you look like you've done 10 times the work? Just add as much as you want. If you want it to look more defined, do it. If you don't, do it however you would like. Now that I'm still baking, I'm going to take my bronzer in Chocolate Sorbet by Too Faced in the color Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. And I'm just going to take an angled brush, dip it in, and contour. I don't use liquid contour at the moment, but if you would like to see a liquid contour look, let me know. And right now I'm putting it on my temples just to bronze up the face more, and then on my forehead. So now that that is through, your face should be pretty much baked. If you want to put your eyeliner on now, you can. I personally am not putting on eyeliner because eyeliner is not my everyday look. But now I'm just going to take a fluffy powder brush and just go in and buff it out. Just so, and then if you want to, rub your powder around to set your entire face. Just like that. Now that I'm through with that, I'm going to take my plum blush in the color Smoldering Plum by Clinique, and I'm going to take a stippling brush. Now this is a little technique that I have started to really like. A stippling brush is really good to put on foundation here. So now I'm just going to take it, and you're thinking, Katie, why are you putting so much on? Trust me, you'll see. It barely looks like I put on any, but I have. Like, you can tell a little bit, but not much. And that's why I like this. I used to not wear blush at all, and now I do. And then I like to put just a little bit like that, just so it makes you look like you got a little sun. And if you put too much on, just take your brush, your powder brush, and go back through and just rub it around, and it cools it down just a little bit. Now that I'm through with that, you cannot forget about highlighter, because highlighter is the best. So I'm taking my Wet n Wild. I do not know this color, but it's this beautiful color right here. It's like a pinky bronzy look, and I'm taking a fan brush by Bobbi Brown and just dipping into it. As you can tell, I really love it. I have hit pan, but all I'm going to do is put a little bit on. Also, guys, if you want to know another trick to get it to like look really bomb, you can spray on it to keep it locked and loaded and everything, and it will look magnificent, trust me. So now that I'm through with that, I like to take a setting spray, my Mario Badescu spray, and I like just to just fan it out. This honestly makes me feel a lot better, a lot put together. So if I'm gonna wear mascara that day, I like to use my Smashbox super fan, and I like just to put it on. And because I don't really do my brows every day because they are kind of naturally bushy, I like to take my Gimme Brow in the color 3. It's a little sample, but I really love it, and just give you a little vote. See? And just put it on. So yeah, that's my normal makeup routine. And also, just for lip wise, I like just to take a lip balm. Yeah. So this is the finished look. Yeah, I love it. So if y'all have any questions, let me comment right down in the bottom down there. And follow me on all my social media. You can follow me on Instagram at Lolly17, all lowercase. You can also follow my makeup account, which is Katie, Kaytie _spam with 2 M's. And then you can also follow me on Snapchat at TaterTotK. So yes, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and let me know what else y'all would like to see. Okay, bye.